Okay, so the build that we are testing first off is Song of Flame with Hellion, Weaver's Call, proccing Facet of Dawn, that gives us Radiant on every melee hit we do. Facet of Command, which is not actually doing anything here, but I run it anyway. Facet of Courage, which gives us a 10% buff. Facet of Ruin to buff our Solar Ignitions. And then in terms of weapons, we're using Lost Signal, Dragon's Breath, and the bond is Apotheosis and Star Eaters. If you want to see all the mods on my armor pieces, there you go. I'm using 2 Solar Siphons along with a Baron Action to create the 6 orbs I need for Star Eater, and I'm using 2 Stasis Surges and 1 Solar Surge, as Lost Signal damage is more important than Dragon's Breath explosion damage. And then the 1 reserve you don't need to run, I'm just running it anyway. I'll be having my Void Overshield, thank you Mr. Bubble.
My pleasure.
Oh, we start shooting, of course. Alright, so I got a lot of Lost Signal off there. So comparing to this, the 2.4 mil, 2.41, I shot a lot more Lost Signal there and only got 2.485. So the time loss that it takes to shoot a lot more Lost Signal doesn't seem worth it. Okay, we'll test this rotation now with Tractor. So Tractor staying on the entire time. That's pretty impressive damage. I'm going to call that around the 3.5 mark. Yeah, 3.4.
Cool.
Yeah, I've done a little. It is actually 3.5 if you include your damage number. But, so that's the build with Tractor. That's pretty good. Alright, so the build is the same as the other build for Apotheosis, Song of Flame, with Radiant procs, Courage procs, and Ruin procs, with a Vortex Nade and an Arcane Needle, Hellion, Weaver's Call, with a Phoenix Dive, but the exotic class item this time will be Necrotic Star Eater instead of Apotheosis Star Eater. Shooting my extra Dragon's Breath shot, getting my ignition off, and we'll just sprinkle in more Lost Signal as we go along. See, the issue with... I think that did more actually. The main issue with Prismatic Dragon's Breath is that you don't have Ember of Ashes. 2.7, so it definitely does more than Apotheosis, as Apotheosis only pulled 2.4. So Necrotics still very good. That was very good. The only thing we missed out there is just the extra little 2k tick damages from Scorch. Call it 3.6. Fair enough. That's pretty good.
One question.
Shoot.
Have you considered, because you're using weapons, the weapons of light buff? Or is that typically run out?
No, first of all, weapons of light will run out. But second of all, I have radiant, like at all
Okay,
times,
same.
so I'm only
Okay.
losing like 5%.